If I can't have you, no one should have mine. I like it wise, not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next, how I get here. I like it wise.
Hey guys, it's your girl Leah here, back again with another video for you guys. So as you guys can see by the title, you already know what I'm about to be doing, honey. Yes, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this beautiful ebook cover design. Okay, so everything that we'll be doing is totally free, so do not be scared thinking it's to pay for. No, everything is totally free. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and then we're going to start the process. Okay, so let's just go on to gallery first, and this is the design right here. As you guys can see, it's so beautiful. And the model that I'm using is K Money on Instagram. So yeah, you guys could go and follow her. I will be putting her Instagram name on the screen so that you guys could go and follow her on Instagram. And she also have like a real ebook, so you guys could go and purchase her ebook. Okay, so this is just like example design. This is not her real ebook or anything. I just made it up just to show you guys. Since she had beautiful pictures, I decided to use it and create this one for you guys. Okay, so yeah, let's just hop right into this and start the process. Okay, so the first thing I did was I went on to Safari and I searched up for this pink background. So let's search it up together. So we're gonna search for pink board background, blackboard background. Yes, that's what I searched up for. So they have this one. This one is so cute. And they also have this one. This is the one that I used, right? You guys could type up pink chalkboard, or you guys could type up pink blackboard background, and you'll find it, right? So basically I was like going for like a class type of ebook cover. So that's why I searched up for blackboard background. As you guys can see in the design, it looks like we have math, we have money, we have a paper and pencil, right? And then she was dressed like she was going to school, so I was going for that theme, right? So that's why I searched up for that. Okay, once we have the background, the next thing we're going to search for, so that we have everything and that we don't have to come back to Safari, we're going to search for pink pencil PNG. And they have so many different types of pencil, but the one that I used was this one right here, right? You're going to save it. We're going to erase the background afterwards, and we're just going to search for everything that we need first, okay? So you're going to save this one right here. Once you have that, you guys could also use this ebook cover as an example, right? For your own ebook. If you're starting an ebook and you would like to use this type of theme, you guys could do it. You guys could use it, okay? Because it's just like an example I did, just like that. It's not something that I'm keeping for myself or like it's personal or anything. It's a fake ebook cover, so you guys could use it. Once you have that, let's see what else we search for. Okay, we'll have to look for the pink money sign, right? So I think that's the last thing that we'll be looking for on here. So we're gonna look for pink money. We're just gonna search for pink money PNG. Okay, so this is the one that I use right here. You're gonna save it, right? Once it's saved, now we're gonna come out of here, and what we're going to do is we're gonna go on to Bazaart, right? Remember, this is the app that I used to use before, a long time before I started using CapCut. I wanted to show you guys everything free. So Bazaart, we're gonna use Bazaart. It's totally free, but what you're gonna do, because they do pop up like the watermark, I'm gonna show you guys how to not get a watermark into the picture that you just erased the background from, right? So we're gonna go on to Bazaart. I'm gonna put all the names of the apps that I use down below in the description. Bazaart is BAZAART, right? So we're gonna click on the plus sign in the middle here, click on photo, and I'm going to add the picture that I would like to erase the background from. Don't mind this, just click the X button above. We're gonna make this picture a little smaller like this, and as you guys can see, it already has a transparent background behind, right? So as you guys can see at the bottom here, it has remove background, which doesn't have like the little crown above it. That means you guys could use this feature. So as you guys can see, the background is removed neatly. Make sure that there's not too many things crowded behind your background, or else it'll not erase everything. You'll have to use this other feature that says eraser to erase in depth, like whatever is still missing to be erased, right? So once the background is removed, what we're going to do is scroll over until we find shadow. Shadow is also free. You're going to turn the shadow up all the way up. As you guys can see, now you can see the shadow. And what you're going to do is click on distance, and then you're going to bring it back so that it could go back to the middle. And then you're going to click on color, and you're going to put it in white, right? For now, you're not seeing it, but yeah. So as you guys can see, we did everything that we need to do. We're gonna move it up because watermark usually goes at the bottom on the right side. So look, for example, I erased this. I'm going to save it now. And as you guys can see right here, it has Bazaart at the bottom. Do not worry about that. We're gonna crop it out, right? It's gonna be like it was never there, okay? So we're gonna save this. Great. Once we saved it, what we're going to do now, come out of here, and we're gonna pass on to PixArt. Okay, before passing on to PixArt, we're gonna erase the other things. So delete this, add photo. We're gonna add the money, and we're gonna do the same thing, remove background. Okay, now you're taking a little too long for me. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, we're gonna come out and we're gonna go back in. Click back on the plus sign, photo. We're gonna add the dollar sign, make it a little smaller. Remove background. Great. Now the background is removed. We're gonna add shadow to it, but we're not gonna put the shadow in white. We're gonna leave it in black. Shadow. Turn the shadow up a bit like this. Great, not too much. Distance, we're gonna put it down a bit like this. Great, right? And then we're gonna save this. Make sure that it's not at the bottom so that the watermark doesn't get into it. Great. We're gonna delete this and we're gonna add the pencil. Remove background. The background is removed. We're gonna add a little shadow, not too much shadow. Turn up the shadow a bit. And we're just gonna leave it like that. We don't need it to be too bright or anything. Once that is done, now we're gonna pass on to PixArt, right? So everything is free. As you guys can see, I have payment issues with PixArt because I'm not paying PixArt right now. What we're gonna do is, okay, not PixArt. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go on to Canva because we want the ebook size, the ebook cover size, right? So we're gonna click on the plus sign and we're gonna search for ebook cover, and the size is already there. It's totally free. We're not using any paid version on Canva. Then we're gonna scroll until we find camera roll. I'm going to my favorites and I'm going to add the background to it, and we're just going to open it up. So once it covered the entire background, we're going to save it, download again, and it's going to be saved. Just click on save and it's going to save to your camera roll. Once that is done, now we could pass on to PixArt, and now we could add the background. Okay, once the background is added, now what we're going to do is we're going to search on sticker, and I searched for equation math. That's what I searched for, something like that, and it was this second one above, and I just opened it up at the bottom here like this. Let's make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Great. And I left it like this, right? And the next thing I searched for on sticker was notebook. I just typed in notebook and I scrolled down and it had this tiered paper right here. I opened it up as much as possible like this. Great. And then I added her picture in the middle. So I took the picture that we cropped out, and we don't want the watermark to show. So you guys could click on crop and just crop it out. Great. Apply. And it was like, it was never there. Open it. We're going to place it in the middle, like right here. Is good. We could also add shadow back to it again to give it like that extra glow. So we're going to scroll until we find shadow, turn up the opacity, and position it in the middle, and then we're going to change the color to white, and as you guys can see, it gives like a brighter glow. Great. Once that is done, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add text first above. Okay, so what we're going to do is click on text. Once we're in text, we're going to type first step. Make sure that the first letters are in capital and the rest are in like basic letters, right? So we're gonna type first step because basically the title is first step to success, right? So we're gonna type first step because they're gonna be in the same color. And the font that I used is a font that I actually downloaded from thefont.com. It's called AnalogScript Personal. So this is the font that I use. I'm going to show you guys how I downloaded it just to make sure that you guys could download it for free and use it. So once the font is here, we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to add color to it. So we're going to click on color. You're going to click on the little pencil to look for a nice color. So we're going to add this brown color to it. And then we're also going to add stroke, turn up the opacity, turn up the amount. And then we're going to put it in white. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on this little, as you guys can see, there's a little icon at the corner. So this is like the layer. You're going to click on it. And then you're going to click back on first step, the text that we just created. And you're going to click on duplicate, right? Close the layer. And we're going to place this just above it like this. Move it off a bit. because we want to see like the white line behind. And we're going to click back on layer. We're going to click on the one behind. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the stroke color to black, right? So we're going to leave it like this. Great. You guys could lock this if you don't want it to move. Like just click on the little locks on the layers. Great. So even if I tap on it, it's not going to tap on it to move it or anything. Right? So I'm going to lock most of the things so that they don't move. Once that is done now, we're going to type success. Great. We're going to tilt it as well. And we're going to place it right here like this. And let me see what color we put it in. Oh, as you guys can see, this color is much more lighter. So I think I'm going to put it lighter. Okay, so we put it in white, and then the stroke, we're going to click on the pencil to look for like a dark pink like this. Turn up the amount. Great. I think I'm going to put it in black one time, and then I'm going to duplicate it, rest it just above like this, and then I'm going to put this one in pink. Great. So we're going to leave it like this. Once it's like this, we're going to move it up a bit because we don't want it to touch her head. Great. Bring this down a bit. Great. So we're gonna leave this like this. Should I make it much more smaller because I think it's too big? Yeah. I'm gonna delete this and duplicate it again so that it could get the correct size. Duplicate, bring it down a bit and place it like right here like this and change the color to pink. Great. So we're gonna leave it just like this. And for first step, let me unlock it. I'm just unlocking the top one. And then we're going to change the color to a lighter color. So we're going to click on the pencil and we're going to go on her skirt to make it light like this. Okay, great. So now that that is done, we're going to add the 2. So it's first step 2 success, right? And we're going to put the both letters in capital, right? And then we're going to click on see all. And the font that I use for this one is called, was it this font? I think it's this font. It's called Glitten all caps. We're basically gonna place this right here. So I didn't care if it was touching. I eventually erased it to like make it look like it blended in. So we're gonna place this right here and we're gonna add stroke to it in white. Great. We're gonna make it just a little bit more smaller. Great. Like this. Great. We're gonna click on it, and what we're gonna do is click on the little erase icon above. You're gonna open up and then you're gonna erase like if it's like overboard on the other text, you're gonna erase that part. Great. And also here as well. Great. Click on the check sign. We're gonna leave it like this. Once that is done, we're gonna add the pencil. So we're gonna click on add photo and we're gonna add the pencil that we just erased the background from. Tilt it a bit, open it up. You guys can click on crop to crop out the watermark from the erased app. We're gonna tilt this a bit, bring it up. Okay, I think it's too big. Great. And we're gonna place it right here like this. Right? So it's coming together. Everything is looking good. And then now we're going to add the money, right? The money sign. So we're going to add this one like right here like this. And what we're going to do is click on the eraser icon. And we're going to erase it to make it look like it's going behind. Great. So I like to erase just a little extra to make it look like it has like a little glow. Great. So we're going to leave it like that, right? Then we're going to add another money sign. And then we're going to scroll at the bottom and click on flip. We're going to click on the third one so that it could flip the other direction and make it a little smaller like this, right? So we don't have to crop out the Bazaart watermark since it went into the corner, so nobody is seeing that. So basically, that's how I made this design. It's super cute, super simple, and as you guys can see, this one is even much better than the one that I made. So yeah, then you're gonna click on this icon above and it's gonna save, right? And it's saved to your gallery. So now we're gonna come out of here now that that is done. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I downloaded the font, right? So we're gonna go on to Safari real quick and we're gonna go on the font.com and I'm just gonna download any font, right? Because if I search for the exact font, you're not going to see if it's downloaded or not because I already have the font. So I'm going to download like any font. So I'm just going to click on this font here that says Kralika. Click on download. For me, it says télécharger, but you guys will see download. Mine is in French. So I'm going to click on download. It's going to go at the bottom here. Click on the arrow, click on downloads, and there's the font. You're going to click on the font. It's going to take you to your files directly where the font is. So you're going to hold it down and you're going to click on share. And then you guys could share it to Phonto or you guys could share it to PixArt directly. So we're gonna go on to PixArt, and the font normally is there, so we're gonna click on the plus sign just to see. For example, we're gonna click on the blank background, click on text, and we're gonna write Leah, and then we're gonna click on see all, recent, not recent, it's my fonts. Okay, did the font download or not? Because I'm not seeing Kralika. So apparently it doesn't download to if you haven't have the paid version. Apparently, let's share it again. PixArt. It's telling me about payment issues. Probably you have to pay, so that's why you're not seeing the font here. So let's try to download it to, okay, Kralika, share, and we're gonna share it to Phonto instead. Okay, so we're gonna search for Phonto and we're gonna install it. See, it's much easier to download it to Phonto. You guys could go click on photo album. Okay, so let's download the exact font, right? So we're gonna search for AnalogScript, and we're gonna search. Here it is. You're gonna click on download. You're gonna download it. You're going to click on downloads, click on it, and what you're going to do is hold it down, share, and we're gonna share to Phonto, and we're gonna install it, right? So you guys will have to make the text from here, and then you're going to add it to the rest, to your ebook cover on PixArt, right? So we're gonna click on plain image, just click on any image, a plain background, color, and we're gonna turn down the alpha or the opacity, apply, use, and then we're gonna add first step. Make sure that the first letter is in capital. The font that we'll be using is AnalogScript. It's supposed to be above since it's in the A. Great, there it is. There's two different types of analog. I think is the second one that I used. Great. You're going to size it up, and then you're gonna style it. Okay, then you're going to tilt it a bit. Great, like this. Style, stroke. You're going to turn up the width, and you're gonna leave it in white. And the text, you're going to put it in the creamish color. Here is where you'll have to like improvise by editing and searching for the correct color that you're looking for. So I don't know if I'm doing it right. Style, let's turn down the stroke, the width a bit of the stroke. Great. And then we're also gonna add style, and you're gonna click on the fourth A at the bottom to give the black background, right? Style, I think the stroke is a little too deep. Okay, great, like that. And then you're also gonna add, you guys could click on it, and what you're gonna do is duplicate it. Text, we're going to edit the text, and we're gonna write success font. Great, is the same font. Done. Style, and we're going to change the color to white and the stroke into like the purplish color. So we're gonna make it more pinkish. It was something like this. Great. I'm just showing you guys so that you guys could have this option to make it for free, right? You're gonna bring it up a bit, and then add text, and you're gonna add 2 in capital letters. A font that we'll be using, we're gonna use a different type of font. So this font that I'm using for here is called Ameline Trial Regular. Since this is on Phonto, I don't have the same fonts as PixArt, so we're gonna style, put it in black, the stroke in white. Great, and we're gonna place this right here. Why am I putting the stroke so thick? Great. So for the 2 to look like it's behind, you're just gonna have to click on first step and success to make it be in front of the 2. So it's gonna look like this, right? And then you click on the arrow at the side and you save it, right? And it's gonna save. I'm gonna show you guys save. Now we're gonna go on to gallery, and here it is. The text is saved, right? So basically that's how you guys could do it on Phonto. Okay, so yeah, this is basically the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you guys can know whenever your girl posts. Okay, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.